A monkey named Punch.
Right, Punch.
Yeah.
And the zoo has this very clear goal for him. They want Punch to eventually, eat together with the rest of the monkey troop out on the main Monkey Mountain.
But instead of forcing that integration...
Which is what you might expect, right?
Right. Like, instead of just shoving him out onto the mountain with his food, the zoo launched this fascinating experiment today.
Yeah?
They are giving Punch total autonomy.
Total autonomy. So the post literally says it is now entirely up to Punch whether he chooses to eat hidden away in the backyard enclosure or out on the mountain with the others.
But I have to push back here for a second. If you give someone who is deeply anxious the option to hide...
Won't they just stay hidden forever?
Yeah. Like, won't they just isolate themselves? It feels, I don't know, kind of counterintuitive to just let him avoid the stress entirely.
Well, it's a completely natural assumption. You think, if we don't push him, he's never going to take the leap.
Right.
But what's fascinating here is how the zoo put very specific boundaries around that autonomy. If you look closely at the post, they explicitly state that the feeding times and the specific staff members in charge, they remain exactly the same.
Oh, I see. So it's not about just, removing all structure.
Exactly. It's about controlling the variables.
Yeah.
You keep the schedule and the people totally predictable.
So the only new variable Punch has to process is his location.
Precisely. We're talking about cognitive load here. When you are highly anxious, your brain is just overwhelmed by unpredictable factors.
Like that loud cafeteria we mentioned.
Right, exactly like the cafeteria. By locking down the when and the who, the caretakers basically remove the pressure from those elements. They've created a psychological safety net.
That is so interesting. Making the routine predictable makes Punch feel safe enough to eventually take the risk of joining the group on his own terms.
Exactly.
That completely shifts how I'm reading this whole post.
Yeah.
It's not, do whatever you want. It's more like, we've got you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, and you really see that supportive tone in the zoo's post, too.
Oh, yeah. They end it with a hashtag that translates to hang in there, Punch, or do your best, Punch.
Which is great. You can really tell the caretakers are rooting for him to succeed at his own pace rather than demanding immediate compliance.
Absolutely. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, there was a massive takeaway for you, the listener, in your own life.
Oh, definitely. Think about when you're managing a new team member who is struggling to integrate, or, you're trying to help a friend out of their shell.
Our first instinct is usually to just force exposure. Like, drag them to the social mixer, push them into the spotlight.
Because we tend to think that exposure automatically equals adaptation.
Right. But this whole situation shows that the most effective way to encourage integration isn't by forcing it.
No, it's by providing that reliable baseline, lowering the cognitive load and giving them the agency to decide when they are ready to step out.
Because autonomy paired with consistency builds trust.
Exactly. It really makes you rethink how we structure our human environments, too.
Oh, for sure. If giving a monkey spatial autonomy builds social confidence, imagine what rethinking the rigid layout of our open plan offices could do.
Or even classrooms, right? Like what it could do for our own new kids.
Yeah, definitely something to think about next time you're figuring out where to sit.